Welcome into the Dynasty Total Access. It's your boy Expert, and you know I got the homie Farquaad with me. What's up, my dude?
My man Expert, what's up, homie?
Man, it's so good to be back, man. I'm so lit. I could not wait to get Total Access going again.
Oh, let's get it, man. What's week 13?
Week 13 in the Dynasty.
Let's
and
get it.
We got business to take care of. So first off, I want to give a big shout out to the homie H-Speed holding it down while I was gone. I appreciate the big homie. Man, you and H-Speed was doing some nice things. I got to watch a couple of the episodes while I was out. I appreciate y'all holding Total Access down.
Most definitely.
We also got to give big props up to Farquaad. I watched Love Hate. You had a couple episodes there while I was out.
Yeah,
you
man.
had a couple users on there going back and forth at each other. Man, just some great episodes. I love it when Love Hate comes on. We got a new show called Numbers Don't Lie.
Yes.
We got the Hurt Locker. Man, the Dynasty is doing some big things, Farquaad.
Hey, every time I say the Dynasty, it's followed by top PS4 Sim League for a reason. We got some great things going on in this league. I love the trend that we got going on. Let's keep going. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
The homie Dion knocking out the graphics on these shows we got going on. Man, big props to the Kamesh.
Most definitely.
Man, doing some big things. But let's get into week 13 picks. First up, it's the homie Hamilton and those Vikings going up against Houdini and the Ravens. Both of these teams coming off of close losses last week. I like what Houdini is doing with those Ravens. Man, the Vikings, I just think, is in the toughest division in the Dynasty right now. Just top to losers. I hate to say this. I'm going with Houdini with the win against the Vikings. Ravens with the win.
Hey, man, I'm not. Hey, I look, Houdini and the Ravens. I like what he got going on in Baltimore. I my man his props. I like what he's doing. I don't know what's going on in Minnesota either, man. Hamilton's just having a hard time. Hopefully he'll get it in gear these last couple seasons going into high state. I think he'll get it right. But right now, it's just he's playing from behind in the division, and his position is not where he wants to be. So I'm sure he'll have a pretty good draft like he always does. He's got quite a few picks actually this upcoming draft. So I think he'll get it right the ship for next season. But right now, I don't see it happening. Houdini with the upset, man. I'm gonna say Houdini.
No doubt. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on. It's the Stars and the Bengals up against our homie Vitamin and the Browns. Now, I don't know what is going on in Cincinnati because I thought I would look up and see darkness over after 12 weeks in the Dynasty. I don't know what's going on, so I'm picking the Browns. Easy pick for me. Browns get the win.
I don't know what's going on either. There was rumblings saying that they possibly tanking. There was some rumblings that I had a few.
Man, I just don't think that's the homie Darkness though.
Yeah, I mean, a few people said they thought he could have been tanking. I personally think so, but there's some other users in here that think he possibly is. I mean, how do you make playoffs there and every year, have a solid season, and just lose every single game? Not really sure. Regardless, I see King Vitamin winning this game. But shout out to I watched the Bengals and the Broncos play last week, and that was a very competitive game. He up to the fourth quarter, a couple minutes left. He was doing some things, man. If he wouldn't have turned the ball over so much, he had the opportunity to go up 2-3 scores. Darkness against the Broncos, so he played a hell of a game against Hot Tub. But yeah, not really sure what's going on there. But he's not gonna right the ship this week, man. King Vitamin's on a roll, going into another playoffs, having the playoff season. So King Vitamin and Browns with the win this week.
Yep. Next up, it's the homie Matty Ice and those Packers going up against HBO and the Steelers. But I think the homie HBO is out of town. I think he's going to see his best friend Harry Potter at the amusement park. So I think it's a forced win for the Packers. So I'm picking the Packers.
Yeah, smart guy, Matty. You fighting for a division and playoffs, man. You in the playoff hunt right now. You in Seattle, and you got Carolina right behind you. And you got the Falcons right there too. That's a tight NFC playoff race right now for that wild card. Tight wild card race in the NFC. So yeah, be smart. Take the first win. Injuries, you just gotta keep your fingers crossed. And next man up mentality if you do, man. So yeah, man.
Alrighty, next up, it's our homie H Speed and those Tennessee Titans going up against Mo Booker and the Dolphins. Man, it was sad to see the homie H Speed lost Buckner for the rest of the year. Hopefully he gets him back for the playoffs. But the backup running back not doing too bad over there, Farquaad. So I'm picking the Titans to beat Mo Booker and the Dolphins. Titans with the win.
Yeah, I'm not. Titans he sticks to that ground and pound, regardless of who it is. That's his game. But I think this is going to be a close game. And honestly, Miami has some. He's got some defense, man. Mo Booker plays some defense down there in Miami. This was a game that I wasn't really sure. Mo Booker's just he's a tough guy. But that defense, he's got 13th ranked defense in the league. As far as run defense, so he's gonna test that run. I'm going with the upset, man. Mo Booker and the Dolphins with the upset.
Wow, Mo Booker with the upset.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, it's an NFC division rivalry. It's the Dallas Cowboys and your homie Expert going up against underrated and those Redskins. I finally get to see this rookie quarterback that I was so high on the draft. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see it. We're going to travel into Washington. But, hey, it's Expert and the Cowboys. I'm going and getting that W.
Hey, you left for a bit. You came back, got washed up, bounced back with a big win. I think you got it, man. I'm not going to spend too much time, man. You got this win.
Well, we're going to get another big game. It's the Buffalo Bills and my homie Farquaad going to Jacksonville to play Andy Force and those Jaguars. Mm-hmm. This was my second game of the week option. We got a big game of the week this week, but this was my second option. This is a big game for both of these users. They know each other very, very well. They've played enough times. There will be no secrets. They know what each of them like to do. Man, Farquaad, I hate the fact that you got some key players hurt. Mm-hmm. That is killing you this year, Madden. Yes. But I still think that division is yours. We'll talk about somebody else in the division next, but I think the division is the Bills' division this year. Man, Andy Force, you know I love you, but I gotta go with the homie Farquaad in this one. Bills with the win.
Nice, man. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a tough game right here. And like I said earlier in the chat, man, anytime him and I play, I think we're probably he could be up a game, I could be up a game, and our little head-to-head matchup. We definitely play down to the final whistle when we play each other. So this is going to be another good game. I've been having to fight, man, all year long with these injuries, man. I think I'm averaging like 20-something points and giving up like 22 points. So, I'm not going to get blown out. We're definitely going to fight. I think I have a pretty good idea of what he wants to do coming in this game. So we're just going to, watch a little bit more film. We're going to get ready, man. And get ready to knock this game out because I need this win to stay afloat in the division at least. So,
no doubt.
Win, man.
Bills with the win. Next up, it's the homie Tazzarelli and those Saints going up against that boy Good and the Jets. Let's speak on that. This is my first total access that boy Good has been in the league. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad to see him back. I know the homie Farquaad was happy he came back, just not to the Jets. There was probably 4 or 5 other teams I thought he could have came back for.
Yeah.
But he gets the Jets because the homie Butters, the last Mohican, Sin Game, Stretch Armstrong, a.k.a. the Deserter, left the Dynasty and made room for that boy Good. And he gets to play a Tazzarelli Saints team that's really down Farquaad, not having a good year at all in New Orleans. And the homie needs a big win. So I'm going with that boy Good and the Jets against the Saints this week.
Hey, Tazzarelli, my guy, I need you to win this game. I know you can do it. Watch my film of when I squeaked that win out against him. Just watch my film, man. He's got a hurt cornerback. He's got hurt linebackers. He's got a rookie quarterback that he's just now starting to get a hold of. Bro, you can win this game. Saints with the win, man. Saints with the upset.
Scout team Farquad on the scene. Okay, next up, it's our homie H-Town and those Rams going up against my brother Addy 5 and the Chicago Bears. Now, my homie Addy 5 coming off a win versus the Lions, who were undefeated when he played last week. Big win for the Bears. The Bears trying to go get that division title back to back. And I don't know what is going on in Los Angeles this year. It's like some of the top users in this league forgot how to play football. The Rams down, the Bengals is down, the Saints is down. It's just blowing my mind right now. Maybe they just gearing up for the high stakes season. I don't know. But I gotta go with the Bears in this one. Easy pick for me.
No, without a doubt, man. He had it coming off a huge win last week against Detroit, man. He's getting it this week too, man. He's gonna be rolling, going for that playoffs, man. Yeah,
I agree. Farquad and Expert both picking the Bears. Next up, it's the OG Chris Murray and those Raiders, looking like the Raiders of old, going up against the Donut Man, John and those Eagles. Now, the Raiders gave the Cowboys a little spanking a couple weeks ago when I came back from my little trip. Reminded me how rusty I was. I appreciated that, Chris Murray. I needed it. Mm-hmm. And then John got the result of the focused Cowboys, and I put it on the Eagles the very next week. Well, Chris Murray about to do the same thing to these Eagles. That wide receiver Chris Murray got is just balling right now. And then he got Kevin White just on the opposite side of the field just in case he needs help. Chris Murray with a big win this week. I'm picking the Raiders.
Chris Murray with the win, man. He, like I said, when this guy's on, he's on 7-4. He's trying to go for that wild card spot. That first wild card spot, if he wins, is maybe his in that AFC. So I would like for him to lose, but if that's the case, man. Either way, Chris Murray with the win.
Chris Murray with the win. Next up, it's the Dynasty Game of the Week. It's our homie Z Spiro and those Giants going up against the defending Super Bowl champion Hot Tub and those Denver Broncos. Man, this is a big game. The Giants are in first place in the NFC East, one game up of the Cowboys, and the Broncos haven't lost yet. Just like I said on Numbers Don't Lie, somebody got to do something. I'm tired of watching the Broncos raise a banner in the rafters of the dynasty. It's getting old. You know we love Hot Tub. We got mad respect for the homie and his skills. But man, we got to beat the Broncos and stop letting him raise a banner. With that being said, it's not the Giants this week. Broncos with the win.
This is going to be I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Both of these teams have receivers that are pretty damn fantastic. This is the game that Hot Tub gets exposed. I'm going with the homie out there in New York. Yo, Sparrow, show him who the Madden OG is in this league. One of the OGs. Yo, this is going to be a high-scoring game. Giants, no, he will snack this win and expose the homie Hot Tub, man. Giants with the win this week, bro.
Man. Two big wide receivers going at it. O.C. McMichael for the Broncos. Vincent for the Giants. Who gets the best? Wow. It's sad that we got to go from that game to this next one. It's Big Bush and the Colts going up against El Guapo and the 49ers. This is the game of mediocrity right here. These are two guys not making the playoffs, not making any noise in the AFC or the NFC. But with that being said, I think the 49ers are a lot closer than the Colts are. And maybe that's because the Colts can never make a draft for the Dynasty to fix their team.
Yeah.
Maybe that hurts. But I'm picking El Guapo and the 49ers to beat the Colts this week.
Whoa, okay. I'm not picking him to win this week. The Colts, he seems to be coming together here, man. PSA, man. I hope you do a little bit better, bro. As far as your involvement in the league, man. That's as far as I'm going to take that. You're an OG. You've been here for a while, but you're slacking, bro, with your involvement in the league. So, hey, do better.
Putting on notice, huh?
Yeah, do better, man. Do better. But I got you getting the win this week, man. You better beat El Guapo.
All right. Next up, it's the homie down there with those Houston Texans going up against a very dangerous Arizona Cardinals and our boy SJ. Don't look now, but SJ is looking like he's going to make the playoffs this year. He's playing really well right now. Man, I need him to lose this game, but I can't pick against him. He's just playing too good. I'm picking the Cardinals to beat the Texans.
Texans just came off a tough battle against the Jets, man. I was hoping he would win that game. Tried to give him the blueprint, and watching that game, he followed it somewhat, man. He just personnel let him down, and of course Madden always lets you down also. But he's got another tough opponent this week, and SJ. That's like I said in many of my other shows. When SJ is on, I think he heard me actually when I said stop fucking around this year too, man. I told you stop playing around with these guys and make it happen. SJ seems like he listened. I think he's there. He's gonna be. That's my. Come playoff time when we do this show. That's gonna be my dark horse right there. Do not sleep on the Cardinals. That's my dark horse. He will. He's dangerous. Yes, sir.
He is dangerous. Man, Cardinals with a big win this week.
Yes, sir.
Next up, it's the homie Gil Garza and those Buccaneers going up against Tone Dog and those Seahawks. I don't know what got into Gil Garza, but he's not playing around no more. I watched the game versus the Giants, and he just dominated the entire game. Every time the Giants thought he was driving, Gil Garza just stepped in front of another pass, took it to the house, put him in a box, wrapped him up, and sent him on his way. Gil Garza looking like the old homie when we used to call him Top Garza. He's got a tough game this week. You know him and the Seahawks like to go at it with each other.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't go against Gil Garza. I'm picking the Buccaneers. Big win versus the Seahawks.
I've seen a very interesting stat on Numbers Never Lie about his Tone's quarterback Russell Wilson, man. 70% completion, number one in the league.
Dude is balling over there, just balling with that old guy.
Yeah, old Russ, man. Sierra must be doing him right over there still, man. I see you, bro. But yeah, that was a very interesting stat. But another interesting stat you also did bring up, a point you brought up, was those sacks that he takes. He holds onto that ball a little bit too long.
Yeah, he does.
Garza, he's going to expose that. He will.
Yeah, he likes bringing the heat.
Yes, sir. He will expose that this game, man. It's going to be a tough game for the first two quarters, and then I think last 34 quarter, man, Garza's going to just blow him out the water. So my fault, Tone, but I got to go with the homie Garza, man. Big win this week.
No doubt. Next up is KP and those Lions, formerly undefeated, going up against C-Rob and the Panthers. Now, you know KP not happy with taking the loss last week. He wants to wrap this division up quickly. He cannot afford to take another loss because my homie Addy 5 is right on his tail coming to get him. So we're going to get a focused KP this week against C-Rob. This is going to be a tough game, though, because C-Rob has the talent on that team to beat the Lions. I just don't see it happening, though. I'm going with the Lions in a close one over the Panthers.
Shout out to both of these users, man. These are two very good users. I respect C-Rob and his play calling and the way he just manages the clock. He manages the game like a real life coach, man. It was impressive, man. Playing him the other day and just seeing how he played the game. So I definitely took some notes off of that loss against him. But the Lions, you're gonna have to keep up. Definitely have to keep up. And that crazy defense. I think one of his guys just set the NFL record for interceptions in the season. Yeah. Insane, man. Insane. And it's not even spanned. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just that defense is going to be too much for Detroit, or that defense is going to be too much for Carolina. The homie KP with the win this week.
All right, next up, another mediocre game. It's the homie Skill Trade and those Chiefs struggling versus Friend Zone himself and those Chargers. Now, I don't know what happened to the homie there in San Diego. Started out hot. Beat the Browns, beat the Cowboys, giving people a run for their money. And all of a sudden, it's like his quarterback thinks all 22 players on the field belong to the Chargers. He throws it to anybody he wants to. If you want to get 5 interceptions, put San Diego on your schedule, because that dude is going to throw it to you. He on pace to throw 80 interceptions this year. That's crazy. You are getting benched at the quarterback position if you're doing that in Dallas. But I guess he got that mentality. If it ain't triple coverage, I'm not throwing it. So, but he gets Skill trading the Chiefs, who also just not playing very good this year. Man, guys, got to find a way to pick it up, or you're going to be drafted after high stakes 20, 21, and you're going to be stuck with a team you do not want. Got to figure it out. With that being said, man, I got to go with Friend Zone and the Chargers getting a win over the Chiefs this week.
I gotta go with Breezy and the Chargers as well. Another team, another user on the chopping block. Skill Trade.
Yeah, step up, dude.
Don't know what's going on with you, bro, but time's a ticking, man.
Yeah.
In my book, time's a ticking, man. Not really sure what's going. I mean, I no idea what's going on with you, also. But Breezy, I think he's when you're fed up, you start doing something different, start winning some games. So hopefully he addressed that quarterback position, that QB, and I would have been and benched him too. You're not going to toss 50+ picks, and we're not even done with the season yet. That's crazy, boy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would have been set him. He's regressing so much throwing all them picks, man. So you only killing him throwing all them picks like that, regressing that young rookie. So I probably would have been and set him down. I mean, you got Brett Hundley back there you picked up in the offseason that I should have grabbed. Yeah. I don't know why you needed him. I would have put somebody else back there. But I think he'll right the ship this week and get something moving, man. So hopefully try to finish this season strong, man. Breezy, you the homie, bro. Chargers with the win.
Last game on the schedule. It's the big homie and the Patriots going up against the commish, Dion himself, and those Atlanta Falcons. Now, this not the Atlanta Falcons from last season. This team is clicking. He got him a wide receiver that can go get it. He got him a quarterback that can scramble, pick up a first down if he needs to. And we all know he's got the Avenger in the middle at defensive tackle, the Incredible Hulk. Guy's just a monster. Just demolishing offensive linemen every chance he gets. And the Patriots are struggling right now. I'm going with the Falcons. Easy win over the Patriots.
Hey, Dion, I need you to get this win, bro. I'm right now. This division is between myself and the homie Dat Boy. I don't need to look in my rearview mirror for anybody unless I'm on top of the division. So go ahead and handle the Patriots, man. Get them out the way so we can make this division the 2-man race. And let's get it, man. Falcons with the big win this week.
Falcons with the big win. One last thing we got to touch on. Homie Farquaad talked about a couple teams in the Dynasty still not stepping up. Listen, I never want to get upset because that's just not my style. Come on, guys. Like, how many times do we have to have this conversation? And I'm going to tell you this right now. the level of guys that are stepping up is making you guys on the bottom rungs look really bad. You can't hide in that middle of the pack because right now we got 20 users that have stepped up to the plate doing their thing.
Big time.
We got 5-6 users that are trying to do their best with what they got, and then we got a small group of guys on the bottom that just are proving that they really just don't care. Now, I saw a tweet the other day that teams are requesting to join the Dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think that is? It's because we are the top PS4 Sim League in the whole world.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a reason people want to join this moving train. So if you got called out on Total Access, don't get upset. Don't get your panties in a wad. Step up to the plate. Reach out to the homie Farquaad or myself. We'd love to have you on Love Hate.
No stuff.
Total Access. Numbers don't lie. The
prime
time.
Anything,
There's
man.
way too many shows that you could jump on, take 25 minutes out of your life, and be a part of this great thing we got going on. I hope y'all know how excited Farquaad and I are about where this league is headed.
Oh, yeah.
And I know the homie Dion is just tickled right now with all the things going on. Every donation he gets, he's just able to elevate the graphics we got going on. We are becoming ESPN Dynasty, no doubt about it. I see it. It's coming. We got big things happening.
And we're only doing it with like 20 active guys, though. Imagine, oh my God! Imagine
just think if we had 32.
32 active people, man.
If we had 32.
I can't say that enough.
We're doing it with 20 solid guys. And we got, like I said, we got 5 or 6 guys that really are trying to step up. I see them trying. I see them reaching out. We gonna get some guest hosts on Total Access.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to have the homie Matty Ice on. If we can get Breezy on, I'd be happy with that.
Oh yeah.
Man, I would love to look up and see Skill Trade want to jump on, or Big Bush want to jump on.
Mm-hmm.
Darkness, come on, man. I'm looking at some of these users that have been here a while, and I'm just waiting for you guys to turn a corner with us. Otherwise, the bus is leaving, and y'all gonna be sitting at the bus stop, and there's no second bus coming to pick you up.
Nah, bro.
Just when you look on the chat and you see yourself got booted, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
No stuff.
With that being said, those are our picks for Week 13. Prove us right, prove us wrong. They just our opinion. It's your homie Expert, and you know I got my boy Farquaad with me.
Oh, let's get it.
We out.